Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my current favorite winter makeup products, my routine, and then everything that I've been using for this winter. So stay tuned. All right, so if you guys have watched my skincare and my hair care routine, you will know in the winter I really like to do the bare minimum. So winter, summer, pretty much the same thing. Obviously, like in the summer, we're even less makeup because I'm more tan from being outside all the time. But winter, I do simple. One, I mean, look at me right now. I'm in a cozy sweater right now. Like, I just don't like to go out a lot in the winter, especially like we've got little ones. I don't like to bundle them up and have them, you know, go outside as well, but I need to put some kind of makeup on every single day. So what I'm gonna share with you is my routine, and then if I do by chance go out or something, I will show you the extra stuff that I do if, like I said, if I go out. But I am going to start off with, I always use a primer. So the current primer that I am using is by Benefit. It's their hydration primer. I really love their primers. Now I'm big on whatever foundation I'm using. I love to use their primer because I feel it goes hand in hand and it really, they mix well together. However, when I you know, get my Ipsy bags and my FabFitFun, I always end up getting a primer. Like, I actually got this and I want to say an Ipsy Glam Bag X. So I don't obviously like to waste product. I like to switch my products around. So my foundations that I use, I actually am not using their primers, but I love their primers. So like I said, I've been using this one. I do like the hydration primer, especially for the winter, because I sometimes get dry a little bit on my skin, especially and in the summer as well. But this one's really good. And just like I've said before in past videos, like when you know, put your makeup on, it really is beneficial for you guys to really take care of your skin, because if you don't take care of your skin, I've noticed for myself that putting makeup on, it cakes on, it doesn't look well. So it's really good to start off with a really good skincare routine, which check out my other video that I posted the other last week of my skincare and my hair care. It'll show you what I do. And then also to start off with a primer. I actually had my one daughter just start using primer for her makeup, and she's like, wow, Mom, I really noticed a difference. So not only does it stay on longer, but it also just glides a lot better. And I know with me, I have to find a certain primer that's not a primer of my foundations to actually really notice that it does actually work. And Benefit actually is a really good one. All right, so next I do my foundation, and I actually have two different foundations that I use. One is my everyday, and then another one is what I would do if I'm going out or actually later on. So I always start off, and you guys know I love Purlisse. They're my ultimate favorite company. I love their Ageless Glow BB cream. Now this one I use every single day, no matter what. So first thing in the morning, unless I'm doing self-care Sunday, 9 out of 10 times I actually try to, on self-care Sunday, not put any makeup, just to give my face like a nice breather. But 9 out of 10 times, like, I always use this first thing in the morning. Even if I know I'm gonna go out later on in the day, I always do this. I use it as like a base almost. So what I love about their Ageless Glow, normally I use this one in the winter, is yes, it has SPF 40. SPF is very important for your skin. This is a natural glowy coverage that helps moisturize and brighten and helps firmness and reduces wrinkles. With Purlisse, and I'll tell you, their sister company, Yunza, their products, what I love about them is when you use a product of theirs, it's very beneficial. Whatever stuff they have in here, you know, like hemp seeds and there's a huge long list. Lotus, everything. Each product is so different. The products benefit your skin throughout the day. So it's not just when you put the product on first thing, it's beneficial throughout the whole day. So This one is actually in medium golden. It's a little bit darker than my normal color, but I like to, you guys have seen me in my skincare that I actually use self-tanner drops, so my skin is a little bit darker than normal, but this is awesome. It glides on very nicely, and I actually, Purlisse is actually one of the very first companies that I got a sponge from with their foundation, and I've never used a sponge before, and I really, really, really enjoy using a sponge. I used to just use my fingertips for applying my foundation, and you can really tell a difference. But like I said, Everyday BB cream is awesome. They have a couple other different ones, but I just use them at different times of the year. But this one I really use for the winter. So that's my everyday foundation. Now, if I'm gonna be going out, or even if I know I'm going out, I still use that. I actually put this on later on. I use Yensa, which like I said is their sister company's Super Serum Silk Foundation. I do have their other foundation. I love this one a lot better. The other one has SPF in there. This one does not, but this one has vitamin C, vitamin E, and they have 8 super black essence. So with this one, all their goodies that are in this, like I said, really, really benefit your skin. And I have not found another foundation. Yes, I know Purlisse is a BB cream, but this foundation, like I have not found another foundation that I've absolutely loved. I might get another one in my boxes. I'll switch it, but I always come back to Yensa's foundation. So with them, they have a sponge. I normally use a sponge. Last time in the fall, I was using the sponge. And actually in the winter, I switched back to their brush. So this is what their brush looks like. So, and I just feel like this puts it on a little bit lighter. So it just glides on like a canvas. But if you guys have not tried Yensa's foundation, I would highly, highly recommend trying this. Your skin will be, I mean, I have it on right now because I knew I was filming a video for you guys. Normally I really don't wear too much makeup, but you guys, if you try it, you will love it. It's so hard for me to explain. All right, so after I do my foundation, I don't really use a concealer in the winter. I just short and sweet, like to get to my point, especially if I'm in the house all day. Like I'm lucky enough I, put on some makeup, but I don't use a concealer. But if I do, it is Purlisse's concealer. But I'm actually gonna show you their Perfect Glow BB concealer. This is their darkest one. And the thing with this is they sent me all 5 of their colors, and the lightest one and the darkest one, I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? The second color I use when I'm a little bit more paler. The third color I use when I am darker in the summer. The fourth color I actually use as a contour. So like I said, I'm like, what am I gonna do with the fairest one? And this one's deep. I actually gave my daughters the fairest one. My little one, who's 5, actually wears it when we do dance competitions, and then my oldest actually uses it just on a daily basis. With the deep, this goes on like cream. It's like butter. I actually use it, and you can see it right now. I use it as an eyeshadow. So after I'm done putting on most likely it's my Purlisse BB cream, I will put this on just to give that difference of a color, because I don't want to have the same color throughout my face and then you see my eyelids and you're like, okay, it's just all blended. So just to give that pop of color, I use Purlisse's concealer in deep just to cover my eyelids, and then I go up a little bit as a second coat so it kind of blends, and it just really blends well together. So this concealer not only is really good to conceal anything, but it's also really good as an eyeshadow. Okay, next I would of course use a bronzer, and I'm gonna show you my bronzer, but I in the winter really, really don't use bronzer at all. I use Iconic London's bronzer. This one is in medium bronze. I don't use it that much. If I do, I'll just put a little bit on when I go out at night, or if, we have some kind of family function, but otherwise, like, I really don't use bronzer too much in the winter, but if I do, it's been Iconic London. And the only reason I've been using that one, I do like it. I love my other bronzers that I've used before, like my Yensa bronzer. I absolutely love that. But the thing is, like, I need to switch my products up, and once I get a product from like my Ipsy bag or my FabFitFun, I'll switch it out, and then I always go back to one of the other products that I absolutely love. But Iconic London is actually a very good bronzer to like flip back and forth to. All right, next is blush, and I have been loving cream blushes. So my absolute favorite is by, of course, Purlisse. It's their BB Cheek Color blush. This color, I actually have it on right now, is amazing. It just gives that little tint of color. This one is Petal Pink. Petal Pink is my absolute favorite. Not only do I use this for blush, but you could use it for lipstick. I don't have it on lipstick right now. I have a different one on. And then you can also use it like just a little bit tint of color. But what's really funny is like these two, their concealer and their blushes, really glide on like butter, that you could just use it for multiple purposes and not just concealer and not just a blush. So most of the time I've been using this one. If I want to switch it and I really don't feel like having too much of blush on and I want it very blended in, I use Cheeky Coral by Iconic London. This one's also really nice too. It was really hard for me to find a blush that was liquid that actually like glided on very well, because I would find liquid blushes like sometimes would get so blotchy and they would blend in with the rest of your makeup. It would cake to it, and then I would have like clumps, so it was a pain in the butt. So, but Purlisse's and this Iconic one I have been using, I do have more colors in Purlisse, but they are 9 out of 10 times the one that I go to. Now, I absolutely love, I try not to lately, been using my fingers or my hands to put on my makeup. I like to use this brushes as much as possible. But this is from, I love Complex Culture. Their brushes. I'm talking about blush, but I'm talking about brushes too. So their brushes are amazing. So if we can focus, it doesn't want to focus. So this is their blush brush. I actually have one from before where it was a contour and a blush, and it went more like a moon shaped, but I actually started using their specific blush one more, and I will just, what's really nice about this one here is the tip is very thin. So you're getting this pencil line right here. So I put a little pencil line and I just blend it in, and it goes on so smooth. So this is awesome. And I actually the only thing I'm really sad about is all the liquid blushes that I've been using. Like they're dyeing the color of my brushes, but that's okay. It's still, even though it's dyeing it, it doesn't change the color of the blush. So awesome brushes. And actually this is all I use. I use this for my eyeshadows if I'm gonna put eyeshadow on. I didn't show you my bronzer one, but I use it for my bronzer. Just all my brushes I've been using this one, or this brand. All right, so next what I do is I've been noticing, because in the winter I use a lot of hydration and I need the extra moisture, I need a setting powder. So this is the current one that I've been using. I just got it in one of my boxes. It's from Ciate London. I think that's how you say it. It's kind of hard to read. Oh, there it is. Because I had it on the side. But I've been noticing, like, I've been getting a lot of setting powders. Riley actually has been asking me to use some as well. And I do have a couple that are tinted. I haven't used them yet. I haven't decided if I would use them in the winter or if I would use them in the summer, or just all year round. Really doesn't make a difference. But I just noticed, like, up here and especially around here, that I really do need this, especially when I'm putting extra hydration from my skincare line. So again, brush I use, Complex Culture. It's just their overall, this is just their plush powder. So obviously all over my face. I do use a lot of this. And you know what? I've noticed that my face looks a lot more, this one actually makes it more matty. I like it, especially in the winter, but I use a lot. Don't be afraid to use a lot of setting powder, because it's not gonna change your color or anything. It just obviously makes you look a little bit more, less oily. All right, so if I put eyeshadow on, which I have barely barely been putting any eyeshadow on this whole entire winter, probably like when it was the holidays. And then if we have, you know, a party, I like even going to church, I like barely put any makeup on as well. So I've been using just plain old Naked 2, just their basics. And I don't even use all of them. I literally just stick with like these 2 colors just to give like a different color. But I always still use this first because 9 out of 10 times if I'm putting on eyeshadow on, it's later in the day. But if I use, I've just been using this, nothing too fancy, just to give like an extra little color, make it a little pop a little bit more. And I've been using my Complex Culture brushes as well. All right, so bronzer and that eyeshadow, like I said, is just whenever I would use them, but I wanted to sneak them in just to show you when I would use them, because obviously I would put that on before I put more mascara on or anything else. So and I do have some on right now, if I use eyeliner, it's black eyeliner. I love, so small right now, I love Urban Decay's eyeshadow. They glide on amazingly. This one's 0, normally just some black eyeliner, that's it. But like I said, only use it when I go out, really don't use it up too much during the day. But I will say, next I would use mascara. And mascara I love in the winter, since I barely don't have any makeup on, it really pops out. I love using mascara that really brings out my eyelashes, and it looks like I'm almost wearing false lashes, just a little bit. So Kosas, I love this brand. This is the Big Clean, I think it's called. Yes, the Big Clean. Their mascara is amazing. I got this in a box, as well as I've actually purchased it quite a bit, but here is what the brush looks like. And I just noticed that just even using it like 2 strokes, and my lashes look pretty full, but really good mascara. So that's what I would do next. And then my last step, of course, if I use anything besides just plain old chapstick, is if I use lipstick, is my Yensa lipsticks. So these are amazing. I have every single color, but watch. I love that. I just love it. My husband thinks it's really funny. He loves it too. But this is Free Spirit. Yeah, this one's Free Spirit. This is their nude. This is my, if I wear one every single day, this is my everyday nude one. It's like a little pinky nude. I have some on right now. But what I love about these lipsticks is I'm very picky, because a lot of times when I find lipstick, they cake on, especially like right here, when you keep constantly putting them on. Yensa's does not do that. Yensa's lipsticks apply like butter. All their products, I swear, like Perlice and Yensa, like their products glide like butter. I absolutely love it. But I can keep constantly putting this on. I don't need chapstick. It's almost like I'm putting chapstick on, but obviously it's a lipstick with color. So you guys need to try this lipstick. I do have their oils as well, but I prefer the lipsticks over the oils. So, but that is everything for my winter makeup routine and products. Like I said, I really don't use too much in the winter. That and even less in the summer, especially like when you're trying to get all that color in your skin. But I don't know, I always bounce back to Perlice and Yensa. If you guys have not checked them out, down below there's a coupon code for Perlice and for Yensa. Try them out, because you guys will absolutely love them. I can't get enough of them, but especially with all the benefits they have as well. So, but that's it for this video. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos. Like I said, I posted already my winter skincare routine and my winter hair care routine. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so you know when I post my videos. I have my winter self-care coming up pretty soon, and just a lot of other goodies. Mondays we post our weekend vlogs, and Saturdays we post our weekly vlogs, and we would love to have you guys as part of our YouTube family. So until next time, see you guys later.